Hey guys, it's Christy here again with KJ Diabetes Lifestyle Coaching. And I think today it's time to get real. We want to get real about diabetes and some of the dangers. And to start off with, I've been living with type 1 diabetes for over 37 years. And I am not perfect, far from it. And in fact, last night, I had a really rough night. And I overcompensated for a low in the middle of the night. So today, it's taken me a little time to get back to normal and feel my best. And that's what happens. Sometimes it'll take me a day or two to get things right again. And for me, having a high means being at 120 or 125. That's higher than I like it to be. That's when I don't feel right, or I start not feeling right. When it gets over that, that's when the real problems start. So I know how bad I feel when my blood sugar is high. And that's what I want to talk to you about. Diabetes is not something that you can see. It's not cancer. It's not a heart attack. You don't see it on a person. It's just not a visible disease. But that does not mean that it's not dangerous, that it's not absolutely deadly, because it can be if it's ignored or mismanaged or unmanaged. It can lead to really horrible complications at the very least, like stroke. I've seen people with amputations. That happens more frequently than we'd all like to admit. There's blindness, kidney failure, which means dialysis, and that's not fun. I don't think anybody wants any of that. So managing your blood sugar, getting it under good control, can really help prevent those complications. And I've run into so many people who say, oh, they're doing great. They take a pill. And then I see what they're eating, and they're piling their plate high with all kinds of carbohydrates and bread and dessert and rice or pasta and potatoes. And, the body just doesn't work that way, especially if you have diabetes. A person with diabetes cannot handle that heavy load of carbohydrates. I don't care how much medication you're on. If I had something like that, if I had a plate full of rice, my blood sugar would go over 400. And that's with the insulin that I take. And it would take me at least 3 days to get back to normal. And that's 3 days that I don't have to spare. I can't imagine not wanting to be as healthy as possible, because it's so important, especially now. With everything going on in the world and the virus, you want to make sure that your blood sugar is under good control, because that can lead to more severe outcomes from the virus itself if you happen to catch it. But taking a pill and eating whatever you want just does not work. And it doesn't work, especially if you're not testing your blood sugar regularly. You don't even know if your medication's doing anything at all if you're not testing. And I'm talking about pricking your fingers, or having a continuous monitor. There's so many different types out there where you don't have to prick your fingers anymore. And you can know what your blood sugar is with the touch of a button. So there's so many ways to do it, but checking your blood sugar, knowing where you are, is the only way to know if your medication's working, what food is doing to you, stress, illness, all of that. And I've said this so many times to my clients and others, but just making a little bit of effort can really make a difference. And again, I know my blood sugar's high. I don't want to do anything. I want to sleep. Sometimes I'll get hungry because your hunger can increase when your blood sugar's higher. And if you start eating to satisfy that hunger, guess what? Chances are you're going to keep climbing. And that's not good for anybody. It's a horrible feeling when my blood sugar is really high. Sometimes I feel nauseous. I mean, it's just a bad feeling. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. And if your blood sugar is constantly over 140, I don't care what time of day, before or after meals, if it's over 140, it's doing some organ damage, plain and simple. You know, I've gotten to know a physician in Charleston, South Carolina, and she tells her diabetic patients that if they don't keep themselves under control, then they may as well pick a date on their calendar for when they're ready to go blind or start dialysis or lose a leg. They should go ahead and schedule it because it's just a matter of time. Now, that's pretty harsh and eye-opening, but it wakes them up and makes them start making changes. So I'm trying to wake everybody else up and let them know that changes can be made. You can control your blood sugar. You can reverse type 2 diabetes. And, you know, be happier and healthier and just feel better. Isn't that what we all want, is just to feel good? I know that my health is one of the most important things in my life, because without good health, I can't do anything else. Plain and simple. If you need help getting under control, you can contact me or find someone else. But go out there and get help, get support. That's a big part of it. Finding someone or a support group so you're all going through the same thing. It can help a lot. So I urge you to make some changes, to reach out for help and support, and start improving your health. That's all I got today. All right, I hope you have a good day anyway. All right, bye.